Ladies and gentlemen, we're here with Nate Ray, a.k.a. Snake the Nate.
That's me, baby.
Come on, Victory MMA once again. All right, tell me about the nickname. What's going on here?
I'm a big reptile fan, especially snakes, rattlesnakes in particular.
No way.
So, yeah.
I thought it had something to do with your fighting.
Well, that correlates into that. You know,
It does?
Comes into that. But that was the beginning of the origin of the name.
It was?
It was definitely that, yeah.
And I'm assuming you own snakes.
Used to.
You used to?
Yeah.
Got rid of them.
Yeah.
Now you're just a snake in the ring.
You could say that, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So speaking of the ring, let's go back. How old are you now?
31.
31. Okay. So when did you start fighting or start training in anything? What age?
Traditional martial arts, it would have been 19.
19. Okay.
Yeah.
But did anything else like wrestling, boxing?
My father was actually a professional boxer, but I didn't like to box. That wasn't. I was a soccer player.
Oh, you were?
In my household, you had to know to have a good 1-2. You know, that was just a rite of passage, and I was the youngest of 7.
Youngest of 7.
Yeah.
How many were brothers? How many sisters?
3 older brothers, 3 older sisters.
So you took a beating all the time. Is this correct?
Yeah, I was definitely the nail more than the hammer, for sure.
And Dad was a professional boxer.
Yeah.
And so but you never got into it.
Never really got into it. No.
You just didn't like it.
Not for me. No.
Why? What didn't you like about it? Then.
To be honest with you, I just wanted to play soccer with my friends. Like
That's it.
That was fun for me, not boxing and none of that.
No. Was he upset about that? Like, did he really want you to get into it? No. Did your older brothers get into it?
Somewhat, yeah.
A little bit? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me, you started, like, when did anything start? What did you say it was? Then you started kind of training in something?
It was about 19.
19. And what did you start training in? What was it?
Jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu. You started there.
Yeah.
What inspired you to start doing jiu-jitsu?
This was around the time, Never Back Down, that was coming out. Underground fight clubs was coming out. Boys will be boys. So I was always decent with just a 1-2. I would get in the street fights and I'd get by with just a 1-2. Box with your friends. A 1-2 would save my life. A simple 1-2.
And a 1-2 is a jab, right?
Yep.
Cross.
Just basic. Just real
that's
fundamental. Yep. Keep my hands up. 1-2. That was all I needed. In one of these fight clubs, someone took me down and I didn't know what to do. I was just a fish out of water. And just so happened, like a month after that, they opened up a jiu-jitsu gym like a mile away from my house. So I was like, I better go figure this out. And I just walked in and I never left.
And so when he took you down, hold on a second, wait a minute. What do you mean a fight club? You were in a fight club?
Just like a stupid high school boy type thing, like...
I don't know. In my high school, we did like...
Well, never see the movie Never Back Down? You never like...
I did.
Like just boys...
But I didn't know this was real life stuff.
Boys being boys, it was in Lake Elsinore. We had nothing else really going on.
And you were just a 1-2 fine. That did it. So until...
Stay long, 1-2, play with my jab. That was it, baby.
Stay long, which means the jab is like right along reach.
Snake the Nate, baby. Staying long.
Everybody that watches these is going to be fight fans, right? So they're going to know all this stuff. All right, I'm trying to explain here.
I'd like to think so.
I'd like to think so. Okay, so it started with jiu-jitsu, okay? From where did it progress from there? And by the way, like, what was it about? It was when you got taken down, and you said around this time, like, because not everybody around that lived around this time was going into fight clubs. You're saying like it's normal. Well, yeah, those movies were out, so of course we did. That's not normal. Like, what inspired you to start fighting? Just because it was the thing to do?
To be honest with you, it was just our idea of fun. We all watched the UFC. We were all Chuck Liddell fans. We just it's just what we did.
And my next question was what fighter or fighters have inspired your main inspiration?
Anderson Silva, hands down.
Anderson Silva, the Spider.
I want to be the light-skinned Anderson Silva.
There you go. There you go. Okay, so that was the thing to do. You said, right? Just start fighting. So
it was like it's not like it was fun. It was like not in a ill, malicious way.
Right.
Like it was just like what we did.
Beating each other up is fun.
Like I said, let the boys
great.
be boys. It's a little different time, we're getting softer, I guess. So a little different time, maybe.
And what would you?
Less TikTok.
Hey, listen, you're right about that. Our society's getting soft. Would you agree with that?
Real soft.
Real soft.
Baby shit soft.
Baby soft. Beta
Sorry for my
male.
language.
No, you're fine, bro. Let it fly. This is your interview. This is all about you. Okay, so talk to me. Keep going here. So jiu-jitsu was first. Where did that go? Did you do anything else? Muay Thai? Anything else?
So, around the same time, they started doing Muay Thai. And so I did about like 3 months of Muay Thai. And then it came down to like one or the other. I need to focus one or the other because I wasn't growing as much as I felt like I could if I focused on one thing. So
Yep.
I figured anybody could knock anybody out on any given day.
Right.
Like an old lady could come up, hit me from the side, sleep me, hit me at the right angle. But you're not going to get me off mount. If you know what you're doing, you're not going to get me off of you.
Yep.
You're not going to get out of this armbar. Luck doesn't get involved with that, in my opinion.
True.
So
yeah.
I was like, I better figure this ground stuff out. That's the real danger. And I just fell in love with it.
Loved it. So how long have you been actually fighting in a ring?
This will be my first MMA fight, but I've been competing in jiu-jitsu since I started.
So 12 years.
Yeah.
12 years in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's making you want to now, after 12 years, get in an MMA ring?
Well,
At the ripe old age of 31.
The goal is 30 years young.
Right.
I like to say.
I hear you.
The goal was always MMA, but I wanted to just make sure all the boxes were checked. And then I started doing jiu-jitsu, and I was like, I want to get to a certain level here. I want to win certain competitions here, or at least be able to hang with this level of competition, and then go over. And that's what we did. I was fortunate enough to be at a real great gym, and I got to train with some good MMA guys. I got to do jiu-jitsu with some good MMA guys, and I was doing more than holding my own with them. So I was like, all right, so it's a good sign. So about 2 years ago, I found victory and fell in love with the place. Within the first day, I was just amazed.
Loving
with the facility. It was just awesome. And just now focus solely on MMA.
And so you said you decided, like, oh, I like this and I'm good at it. Like, is that what did you feel like, oh, I'm good at this, I can get in the ring?
I felt that, we'll find out February 23rd, but I felt like these, most MMA guys don't have like real traditional jiu-jitsu. They have athletic explosions and good wrestling. They don't have, real basic fundamentals. You see a lot of people get mounted and they're doing the dead bug and all this other stuff. The dead bug is when someone's on their back and they start trying to punch from bottom.
Yep.
Like that's just a telltale sign you know nothing about, getting up off your back. And I just I like my odds against majority of just MMA grapplers or from that realm.
Because of the length of time. So you're a black belt, yeah?
I'm a brown belt.
Brown belt, okay. Forgive me because I'm clueless how long it takes to get a black belt in jiu-jitsu. I have no idea.
To quote Henzo Gracie, a belt just covers your ass. It truly does. I know black belts that suck, unfortunately, and I know white belts that are great. So
That's well put. I love that. All right, so here's the question now, because this isn't normal. I know you're saying everything's normal that you do. Fighting, beating up your friends was normal.
fighting was out of love.
But what is your main motivation? Like now, because you're full-time fighting. Yeah? Okay. So what is your main motivation? I call it the why. Why do you do, like, how many days a week do you train?
7.
7 days a week. He said that like 7. Are you kidding me? Of course. So that's crazy for a normal person, for a normal human being. What keeps you going? What possibly can keep you that motivated to train that hard 7 days a week? What's your why?
Got nothing else going. What else am I going to do? Nah, for me, it's just, it's what I love to do. It's just, I was an athlete my whole life, and then I had some stuff go down, and it pulled me from being an athlete, and I just found martial arts, and it just filled a big hole that was missing.
What was the stuff that went down?
I lost my mom to cancer at 15.
man.
So she was at every game, at every practice. So like after she passed, I just kind of, I tried to play a couple years after she passed, and it wasn't there, So went through some real dark times, and then we found jiu-jitsu, and it's a very cliche thing to say, and a lot of people say it, but jiu-jitsu truly saved my life
Wow.
in a lot of ways.
How far down did you go? Were you just like when you went dark? Was it just?
It was rock bottom. After my mom passed, I really didn't have help from anybody. I had, support from some really good people and good friends, but family-wise, I was kind of like, just on my own. And I was homeless for a little bit, couch surfing for a lot of it, and just rough times. It happens though. Adversity doesn't break us; it makes us. So
That's right.
I'm very thankful for all of that. To sound pretty
Wow.
effed up,
Wow.
I'm thankful for it.
Yeah. I mean, I always say no test, no testimony, right? So would you say it's fair to say that you fight for your mom quite a bit?
No, I fight to, she always had expectations for me to just live a successful, happy life and to do what I love and be passionate about what I love.
Come on.
And wanted me to focus on in life, it's about what you love, not just, she didn't work a job she hated. She loved what she did. Like, she was passionate about what she did and had passion for life. So maybe she probably wouldn't want me fighting, probably wouldn't want me going down this road, but I like to think I'm doing my best to make her proud. She was a hell of a person. So if I could be halfway, like as decent as she was, I'll be content.
Oh, man, fantastic. Love it. So glad we got on that. Amazing. Snake the Nate. It's been an absolute pleasure and an honor.
Thanks
Good
for
luck on your
having me.
yeah. Good luck on your fight, brother. Can't wait to watch this.
Appreciate you. Thanks, Liz.
You got it, man. Gonna be amazing. Let's go. That's a wrap.